Okay, lads, hopefully this is third time lucky. Okay, sorry I can't be with you this afternoon for our class, but here is a recording of it. We have a staff meeting this evening looking at what we need to do to get the school back up and running, so you understand that we have to actually do a bit of planning for that. Right, okay, we're going to take a look at this Junior Cert 2010 question. It's an orthographic question. We're looking in elevation direction of arrow A, a plan projected from the elevation, and an end view projected from arrow B. To make things easy for yourself, if you use an A3 size sheet, so in other words, you can use the back of one that you've had previously, or get two A4 size sheets and just sellotape them together, and that makes it easier. You will fit it all on an A4 size sheet, but you'll have to be a bit more careful with your dimensions. So, if you're using an A3 size sheet, you come down 160 and then 70 to start off. If you're using A4, you come down 130 and then 10, and it'll work. So, we start anyway, whether it's an A3, where it's down 160 and then 70, or A4, which is down 130 and then 10, there is our beginning. So, we'll start with our line, XX line, that's 200 long and 120 high. Right, here's our elevation box. We can start applying detail now, and we'll start those on the right hand side. 20, 70, 15 and 15, which is grand. Draw light lines across the sheet. Those grey lines are light lines, lads. They should only be there for a few minutes, so keep them light. Hold your pencil very lightly when you're doing this. Okay, our horizontal dimensions now. 20, 130, 15, 20 and 20. Again, a series of nice light lines vertically down the page, which sets out the grid which we'll get our points from. Now our screen fits in here, so you can see it's heavy and black, so that gives us that one, and our little speaker is there. Right? Now, we have our screen, and we need to put in the control buttons. They're 10mm diameter, so you can see where we put them in, 10 and 10 there. And they're 10mm radius, sorry, look at it up here, 10mm radius, right, 20 diameter. So the left-hand control handle there is down 20, it's in line with that. It's out 12 and down 35 I should say. Okay, so now there is the elevation finished. So project down from the plan here. So we know that line is going to be 200 because we projected from the plan. Then we come down 30, there, and there. We can project down that line there on the left, and it's down 10 and 10, and that gives us the control button there. Now, projecting down the other elements, which are the two control handles, out 10mm again, down 10, and that gives us those. They look slightly skewed, and you can make them that way if you want. So we're projecting over to the end view. These lines have to be 45 degrees. It won't work otherwise. So we're projecting that 30mm width up onto that line, and that should be 30 in width. So then I project it up to the height, and remember we're looking in here, B, looking in that direction. So the heights have to be the same. So that line is there, and that line is there. The heights are the same, so that's 120 high, and projected over from the plan, it's 30 wide. Now, I can go 10 and 10 to give me those points, and I'm projecting across that 35 line to give me the left-hand control panel. So that is what I see when I look in from the left here, and it's projected over onto the right-hand side. So, finally, putting in the bottom control panels, control handles, that's over 10mm. I can project that height across here. So I'm looking into here, there is the center line and the little decal, and you know who that is, lads. Okay, you can put that in, but put a bit of colour and a bit of texture on your drawing, and it'll work out. You can sew this little video down that's to suit yourself and get the drawing finished. But there you have a question. It's a nice handy question. Do it, work through it. You'll be finished it in no time. Put a bit of colour and texture on it. Take a photograph of it and send it to me on our Teams. Okay lads, take care, have a nice weekend and looking forward to seeing you soon.